my family is currently interacting with each other and being valuable members of society. So I'm probably going to have a lot of background noise. But to get to the point, I basically just cleaned out my room to near bare bones. No, seriously. There's nothing. And the whole point of this is to basically just talk about moving out because, frankly, I get moving out's a normal thing. It's a normal part about growing up. And it really shouldn't be that big of a deal. But the issue is in the fact that there's a lot of confusion and a lot of sudden thoughts. I feel like it's something a lot of people don't tend to talk about, the sudden change you get when you realize you're leaving. This home that you grew up in, you are finally leaving. And the only reason you would be coming back is to visit. Now, I know for everyone that's not the case. Sometimes they have to move back in. Sometimes they do end up living there for a while longer. But the moment you genuinely leave for good, you get those feelings, or at least for the first time. I remember like some movies when I was growing up, where the ending for like some kids movie on Nick would always have them like looking at the room as they packed up everything and they're moving out. And you always see like, I don't know, I guess this Nickelodeon child sense of accomplishment or pride. And those are some things I definitely felt when I finally like cleaned out my room. But I also started like overthinking shit. Great, my vent's also on now too. One time it turns off. And I don't know, you start to overthink. You have the sense of pride, you have the sense of accomplishment, you have the sense of growing up, but now there's like this big sense of, I don't know, nostalgia. And I guess for my situation, I look at my room and a part of me feels like the mark I left in the house is gonna disappear. And I know that because they plan on turning my room into my niece's bedroom when I leave. So to me, it feels like my mark on the room in the house is kind of going to leave because it's got to make way. So it kind of leaves a little sense of fear. Like, you're not going to see a sense of me here when you come back unless I am here. And like I said, the whole coming back, moving back in, it's becoming common, and it makes sense as economy shit, but I'm not going to try and get into that. I'm just kind of, I don't even know how to really describe it. I would like sit here and this like wave of a sudden feeling would wash over like, oh shit, I'm moving out. I enlisted, going into the Navy, I don't know. At the very least, going on my route, I'll have a place, so I don't have to really worry about moving back in for a while. But it's still different. I don't know, I guess a part of me felt like this day wouldn't come, but a part of me knew this day would come, and it just kind of felt it would. I tend to think about like growing up and how my parents raised me and how they were quote unquote preparing me. And obviously there's no such thing as a perfect job. I think that's what's causing a lot of like anxiety, because I'll sit here and I'll think and I'll just, I don't know, it causes a lot of anxiety, I guess. And I can't even really go into detail because I don't remember a lot of it. I guess the whole reason I started thinking was I kind of wish there was an emphasis more so on this concept of growing up and moving out. I know there's a heavy emphasis on it, at least in American culture, but it seems like a very big part of that is starting to disappear in terms of preparation, both physically but also very especially emotionally. Like, emotionally, I could not fathom what I'm feeling now. And I can't put into words. It's confusion, it's anxiety, it's fear, it's excitement, it's nostalgia, it's accomplishment, it's pride, it's everything. And I have no idea what's going to come in the future. I'm a little excited. I don't know. It's definitely something. And I've basically been rambling. I had a script here for like what was supposed to be a 20-minute long video, but I look back on it and so much of it is, I don't know, me like overthinking in terms of, I guess, like some conglomerate BS stuff that doesn't matter. But I don't know. I remember the house I live in with my dad was, hang on. Sorry. Got sidetracked with dinner. I guess I've been rambling on for a fair minute. I mostly made this video as a way to say that I'll be leaving kind of on like a hiatus. I know I haven't done a good job with the channel. No consistent upload, no consistent content, but I won't even be able to experiment. Like I said, I enlisted, so I will be gone for a while. So that just kind of means I won't be able to do what I've been doing. So consider this a small goodbye for now. And again, for the last time for a while, this is the One Wolf signing off. Bye.